Привет, мой друг. Noire продолжается, но или Noire. Дело Николсон Электроплейтинг.
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Гремел какой-то супер взрыв. Мы с напарником подумали, что это... Точнее, мой напарник подумал, что это на него сбросили бомбу красные. Красные, типа русские. Сейчас приедем, посмотрим.
Around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Cops, you little prick! Get that bastard cold! Now ain't the time to be
Так,
looking for
гоняться за ними не буду. Никуда-то, все. Хватит нам двух трупов. Так, что тут?
Jesus, I'd never seen nothing like this. I wish I could say the same.
Нормально взорвалось так. О. Неплохо.
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
We're looking at the remains ofNicholson Electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Worlds turn upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Да.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
Так, надо найти улики, посмотреть вообще, что типа произошло. Искать улики здесь, в принципе, не сложно. Когда что-то найдете, появляется характерный звук такой тун-тун. Вы можете слышать это на видео. Подходите просто и проверяете. Ну ладно, здесь все понятно. В принципе, не знаю, как у меня ничего подозрения не вызывает. Идем сначала направо, не понял, что тут. Игра старая, поэтому тут много особо локаций они не наделают. Вот, вы слышали сейчас звук.
Very large egg cup, a Viking helmet. How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me like some kind of machine.
Детали самолета.
An airplane part, maybe.
Ну, так, хорошо. Журнал.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Не то, что мы ищем, ладно. Давай еще что здесь есть. Опа, ботинок чей-то.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ага. Дальше пойду.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Везде. Ой, голова. Жесть.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
Это что такое? Непонятная вещичка. О, еще трупы. Так, одежда. Супериор Лодри, квитанция номер G26. Знать адрес, бирка из прачечной. Угу, хорошо.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Угу, шпионский какой-то.
Only OSS agents use these
Аппарат.
things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Это непонятная штуковина.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
Нет, подожди, стой. Первое кольцо, мне надо H. H. Второе К. Ну, ровно тут нет, да? Получается дальше то. Три. Правильно? H. Первая буква шифра, ну, H. Дальше что? Научный сотрудник.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
H равно K. Так, подожди. K. S. S. B. Получается B. O. G. J. L. K. А. Q. X. S. B.
It's an address.
Это адрес. А, все, вот.
Vermont Avenue.
Совмещаете кольцо и все. Телефон на другой стороне появился, да? Так, давай к телефону дую по-быстренькому. Чувак какой-то к нам идет.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
Фред
This is your
Николсон.
place?
What's left of it?
Кто такой Фред
32
Николсон?
years of work up in smoke.
Фред Николсон, владелец компании Николсон Электроплейтинг. А, владелец. Вопрос. Взрыв на заводе.
Can you tell us what happened?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information. son.
Закрытая информация. Но сомнения.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Это правильно. Местонахождение Окамото.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Ложь.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Как я могу утверждать, фотоаппарат.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
Тоже верно. Местонахождение Маклеллана.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
Еле выговорил.
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before.
No, but it's legitimate research.
Сомнения.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson.
3 из 3. Тоже
Can you send us
правильный
Dr.
вопрос оказался.
McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Ну, отлично, поехали. Как всегда, мой любимый напарник
You know the way.
за рулем.
Drive.
All right. Where to?
Ладно, расшифрованный адрес.
Can you drive to this one?
Вот именно, можешь довести нас. Что-то расслабился совсем уже.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer.
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
Так, Камото, первое.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Дай-ка я по телефону сразу позвоню.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Почти чисто. Так, идем в квартиру кому-то. Первая, стоп. Где-то какая? Вторая. А что со второй начинается? Что за странные дела такие? О, первая. Ага, здесь уже кто-то был. Опа. Нормально.
You think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
Somebody turned the place over. We better watch our step.
Oh, Jean's
Без
Limber.
10-9.
Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Поездос. Да, тяжелые времена были.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Кольцо.
Could be a class ring.
Здесь пока что все. О. Зажим какой-то, да? В отставке. Полиция Лос-Анджелеса.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. The department gives you one of those when you retire.
Был копом, значит, да? Что еще тут есть у нас?
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Ну, по какая-то
A document
штучка.
shrunk to the size of a
Маленькое
thumbnail.
фото.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Ну ясно, ладно, все понятно. Больше здесь больше ничего нет. Да. Едем в химчистку. Поехали, напарничек. Ты за рулем, как всегда, за рулем.
You're behind the wheel.
The American century.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Подожди, забыл, как у нас там называлось. Или там, вверх испорченный. G2620. G2620. Открываем.
Who is
Оскар Хэмстrom.
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir.
Телефон белым загорелся.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, batch 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Baker urgently. It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
What?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
Так, пустить Хьюз Эйркрафт.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, detective. Sorry.
Thanks, Matt. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Отправляемся в ангар и ремонтная мастерская компания Хьюз Эйркрафт.
It's a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes Aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. can't miss it.
Who is Мэйпс? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Мэйpsa used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Мэйпс would seem.
Мэйpsa was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Тачка у него какая-то модная. Ладно, скоро будет отдельное видео, где я буду собирать все секретные машины и выберу самую крутую. Ну или ты выберешь в комментариях самую крутую.
Good day, miss. That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
Oh, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Так, допрос бывшего полицейского начальника службы безопасности Хьюз Эйркрафт Вернона Мэйпс. Взрыв на заводе Николсон.
Николсон Электроплейтинг this morning.
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Глазки забегали. Сомнения.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Следующий вопрос. Первый был сомнение верно. Знание об Окамото.
Never heard of the boy. Why?
Тоже сомнения, глаза побежали.
Sometimes. I have a couple of them for my days on the force.
Знание о Маклейлане.
Do you know the chief chemist at Николсон Электроплейтинг, Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Так, Маклейлан. Ложь.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test.
Часть самолета нашли на месте происшествия.
McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes.
3 из 3. Ну, правильно.
Sure. Knock yourself out.
И в вопросе правильно. Так, и что дальше? Что-то надо было посмотреть еще, наверное, там, да? Или что? Или типа нам найти надо что-то, да? Бочки такие же там валялись. Здесь понятно все. Здесь ничего такого нету. Сейчас я доберусь до самолета.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Looks like Mape's office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Кабинет, кабинет, кабинет. Куда будет убегать? Фотка с чуваком, который в холодильнике был, по-моему.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Угу.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Синяя комната. Я вроде все посмотрел. Да. Самолет подняться, наверное, надо. Пора бы уже. Ага, закрыто. Окей. Так, здесь ничего. Здесь ничего, там на крыше тоже ничего. Но я полагаю, что у меня только... Если в дверь, да? Нет, не могу в дверь спуститься. Не могу. Очень жаль. Да, не могу спуститься. Не могу. Тоже очень жаль. Просто по самолету могу побегать, да? Ну, ладно. Ладно. Просто по самолету не интересно. Интересно, но... Но... Быстрый спуск. Это радует. Не, ну по-моему нашел его кабинет уже, да? Или нет? Закрыто. Вторая стрит. Непонятно, куда бежать. Значит, что-то я там пропустил. А, вот сюда я не заходил еще. Так. Вот здесь я еще не был. Ага, вот лестница есть. Опять звук у нас. Широта, долгота.
24 degrees, 15 minutes north, longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Ну, давай. 24:15.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. $76 west. Let's see where this is exactly.
Багама.
Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Let's see what Tinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Вернуться. А, вот все. Можно возвращаться. А если бы сразу не зашел, самолет пропустил. Да. Все, возвращаемся в отделение.
Thanks for the tour, Мэйпс.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Прикалывался надо мной. Типа что от жены ушел, там все вот эти вот дела.
You can drive.
Ну, Фелд на самом деле плохо поступил, да. Связался с какой-то шлюхой и ушел из семьи. Слабак.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never fall through the news. Let a middleman deal with stuff like this.
Someone like Мэйпс?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Мэйpс.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my staff.
Так, лабор. Ну что мне тут делать-то надо?
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Так, а где тут? А, вот она, да, лестница. А, в лабораторию, да, мне надо?
Hey,
Да.
Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Все газеты, походу, дела написали про него. Ну, он говорит.
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire,
вот она и
industrialist,
застежка.
aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Мэйпс, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
West. Ну, улица. Наверное, на следующем будет знаки. На следующей фотке. Фотка похожа, просто очень была там. С этой же. Вот так. Дом на фотографии 3941. А это не видно.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Льняное масло. Ох ты. А, прикололся.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Это что?
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Здоровенная воронка на заводе. Не забудьте посмотреть вот этот вот улику еще одну. У меня должен быть адрес. Дом на фотографии. Да. Так, все. Едем на дом на фотографии. И, наверное, это будет финиш.
You know the way. You can drive.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken.
Так, надо внимательно все посмотреть. Как искать улики, я уже говорил. Ага, следы. Окей. Кто-то здесь уже был.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up.
А, не раскрыл, блин. Сейчас кажется, что этот чувак был в холодильнике. Паспорт Соединенных Штатов Америки, Министерство иностранных дел, United States of America, Department of State. Давай, открывай. Именно детей. Невада, Миссури. Дата рождения. Ну, понятно, пока 1990 года, разумеете, химик. Что дальше? Опа, вот и фоточка. Оскар Хансон. Потом мы нашли холодильник. Опа, залетало.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Ай, опять стена. Ну как же так? Квадратные игры. Или руки не исполняются, непонятно. О, непробиваемый забор. Такого у меня жизнь не готовила. Вот что значит играть в новые игры с полным разрушением или в старые с квадратным забором.
Security men, Cole. Stay on Mapes. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Get in close and steer them off the car. I'll try to shoot on his car. Let's be blocked. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Моя тачка уже тоже дымится, уже больше нельзя урезаться, а то она развалится. Опять не поедет никуда. Опа. Перестрелочка.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Уже бы он был смертв.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Лоб. О, еще лоб. Че автомат? О, на Q забыл, как поднимать. О, сейчас я вам с Томпсона-то накидаю тут всем. Друзья, товарищи, готовьтесь. Заходим. Полиция Лос-Анджелеса. Стоять. Чего не ожидали? Где? О. Пулемет. Живого еще остался, здесь там лазит. Как терминатор развалил. Бамс. Попью. По его позволению. Это была напряженная битва.
Мэйпsa, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Мэйпsa, right. I remember Vernon Мэйpsa. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, Might just have made the case of the decade.
Дело десятилетия. Ну чё, на пятерочку? На пятерочку. Отлично. Блестяще. Как-то так. Всем удачи